Welcome to Vegan Ultra. My apologies for being gone for a few days. You might hear in my voice I'm still a bit sick, so let me give you a quick summary on this special Life's What Happens When You're Making Plans edition of Vegan Ultra. So it's been a hectic last week. So last week, my medical and trainer team decided it was time to start the creatine specifically because I had fallen under 20% body fat. The plan roughly is obviously we're tracking the statistics and listing my body, but the idea is under 20%, you start the creatine. Why? I'll give you the science-based magic on Thursday, but it's about more than just muscles and fitness. There's also some benefits to your immune system, and most importantly, cognition, confirmed by Dr. Michael Greger in How Not to Age. He recommends it himself. So started taking that. That also coincided with the Christmas or the birthday party for my grandfather at Red Lobster. I'll explain more in the creatine episode, but basically the way it works is my trainer told me, look, on loading week, when you take 20 grams of this per day, you're going to gain between 15 and 30 pounds of water weight. So you might as well do it on a week when you're having a family dinner, and afterwards, of course, having some more celebrations, vegan ice cream, that kind of stuff, vegan junk food, the kind of stuff that you normally will not eat on a whole food vegan diet, because that kind of water weight, when you gain it and then lose it in the coming weeks, well, that's going to wash out a whole lot of sin. So it's time to sin. Hey, it's Mardi Gras, right, baby? Well, that's kind of the idea. Well, of course, the problem with that is that junk food in general, as Dr. Greger explains, the refined sugar suppresses your immune system. We'll be talking more about this next week in a special edition on Tips Tuesday, when I have a great new study about the effects of refined foods on human health. It's very, very personal for this week, as I'm explaining now. Well, anyway, so this by itself, having a bit of junk food, celebrating with family and friends, that probably would not have been a big deal. In fact, I have confirmation of that in tomorrow's episode, when I'll share with you some exciting news from my doctor about the data from the continuous blood glucose monitor that my doctor put on. And remember, from last week's blood test episode, I had a freakishly low 53 blood glucose. So my doctor just was concerned that maybe with all the exercise and ultra athletics, maybe at times I fall into the 50s or 40s, which could be dangerous. So that's why for a week, continuous blood glucose, including on some of those Mardi Gras feast days. So I'll share with you that exciting news tomorrow. But anyway, continuing on, it was a very crazy week. So the last 2 weeks, I've been busy at work with my business, launching a feature specifically tracking my family's charity hedge fund. So this is something that our members have been dying for over a year now, but it's very complex to actually do. So burning the midnight oil and the candle at both ends for 2 weeks to get this stuff done, coinciding with the biggest marketing campaign my company has ever done. Remember, we had some massive setbacks with 2 customers recently. Well, this is how we rise like a phoenix from the ashes and soar to new heights. But of course, it takes a lot of time. So even though I've been very good at work-life balance, I had to essentially prioritize my business for about 2 weeks, so less sleep. And in fact, this week on Thursday and Friday, I wasn't even able to get to the gym, wasn't able to do any walking, all that stuff that I've been doing religiously, just wasn't able to get it done. So what happens when you knock out the exercise, don't get enough sleep, and you have a bit of vegan junk food with that refined sugar suppressing your immune system. Well, you get sick. That's right. You eat like crap, you feel like crap, you pay for it. That is just the nature of the world. When you don't eat like how nature intended for us to eat, how we evolved eating, well, you're going to pay for it with food karma. Well, so I was sick over the weekend. Luckily, I was able to bounce back pretty quickly. Yesterday was still a recovery day, but eating razor clean on Sunday. On Monday, today I was able to finish walking. It took me a bit longer than expected, but 24 pounds, 11 and a half miles. And now I'm looking forward to heading off right after this to the gym for some stretches my personal trainer shared with me, specifically helping with the flexibility in my legs that's kind of been giving me issues. He did some mobility tests with me last week during our session just to confirm that it wasn't anything structural that my medical team would have to take a closer look at. No, most likely it's just flexibility issues. So he showed me some stretches, says after your walks this can really help. So that I'll be doing, and of course soaking in that hot tub with those nice jets, massaging your feet and legs to help make sure that, that can help with recovery as well. So with all that vegan minestrone, all those anti-inflammatory spices, and with the proper massage and stretches, I should be ready to go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, weight training, all of them. Fortunately, my trainer showed me how I can be this flexible 3 days in a row, but you're using different muscle groups. So you got plenty of recovery, and you got to make sure you get enough sleep, and of course, dehydration. So overall, back on track, feeling a lot better, excited about the content plan for Wednesday. We're talking about that exciting final part of the annual physical, that exciting blood glucose continuous monitoring results. Pretty shocking, but also really exciting. Some high motivation, inspiration to everyone who's willing to try a Blue Zone vegan lifestyle. Then on Thursday, I'll talk about the science-based magic of why my medical team and trainer have me on creatine and why Dr. Greger recommends it as well. Friday, a vegan chat with Sean. And then, of course, Saturday, the weigh-in. Now, you might be wondering, well, what about this weigh-in, water weight from the creatine? Yeah, I did. I put on an epic amount, so I'm not even going to tell you what it is until I have the data, but I will show you how that big spike up and then how much it comes down quickly, as my trainer assures me it will after that first big loading week. So that is the update, what's coming next. Sorry again for missing out. Like I said, I try to do these every day unless I'm just sick and just cannot do it. So my apologies. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video to help other people find it on YouTube, and consider trying a Blue Zone vegan lifestyle. It's helped me to lose over 100 pounds in 8 months, becoming the healthiest, happiest version of myself, even going with some crazy times, overcoming all obstacles. And as my doctor says, this science-based magic and nutrition-fueled sorcery can help everybody become the ultra version of yourself if you just give it a chance, and are powered by plants.